What's going on, people? Well, no, wait, let me do this right quick. Just want to do a quick video here. You know, want to share something with you guys. Um, Let me see. If you understand power, how much do you really understand power? How much? You know, because if you don't understand power, somebody else will use it against you. I read this book. It had 17 powerful laws, and I want to share with you guys. You know, because power isn't about being bad. It's not. It's about being prepared. You know, it's about understanding. Human nature. Because humans are mean. Humans are very, very bad. So here are 17 laws of power that they still use it today. They use it on politics. They use it on business. Um, it's influence today. All right. Um, you need to, you know, people judge what they see. You know, not what you are. So be very mysterious. Okay. Um, because if you appear honest, loyal, you know, just act behind the scenes while you're planning your attack. You know, that's one. Just be loyal. Just act behind the scenes. Okay. Now the second one, this one is also in the 48 laws of power. Never outshine the master. Okay. Never outshine the powerful. Make those above you feel superior. Because if they feel threatened, that makes you not it's possible. You're not gonna be trusted. Okay. So always have the people above you, show them respect, and even though you think, they do a bad decision, just make it seem like, oh, good idea. If they fail, that's on them. That's not on you. You just control. Uh, Number three is control your information, control your emotions. What people don't know can be used against you. Okay, you know, do just talk less. Reveal less than is necessary. You know, because mystery it creates power. Because like for example, um, if you're chasing a woman, be mysterious. Let her chase you. Because if you give her everything, you, you know, you she's bored. There's nothing, there's no adventure there for her. All right. And then number four, uh, learn how to use fear. For example, because love is fragile, fear is reliable. Because you got to think about you want to be feared or love. Most the most effective power is the balance of respect with consequences. You know, because if people respect you, you know they it's stronger than love. I don't know. Because sometimes in a relationship, people say, "Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you," but once you lose that respect, they don't really love you. They're just saying they're just going through the emotions. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. But always have respect, especially in a relationship. Respect each other because once you lose respect, it's over. Okay, you know. Avoid being hated, you know, because fear can coexist with loyalty. Hatred not. Okay. You never, you know, don't, you know, don't play with people's family. Don't mess with people's money, people's dignity. Without having a valid reason. Okay. Um, and the next thing is act decisively. Make a decision and go with it. I never hesitate because it causes weakness. Even when you make a wrong decision, act on it, confidently, because it often beats indecision, right? And make others depend on you. You know, um, independence weakens your position. Dependence strengthens it. Okay, and also uh, strike hard or not at all. People that know me, I always said this. You're gonna come at me strong, or don't come at all. Because if you confront an enemy and eliminate their ability to retaliate, it destroys half the battle and any chance they have for revenge. Okay, and be able to adapt, because um, you gotta change with the times, because what work today could fail tomorrow, right? Because you adapt, you adaptability is survival, right? You know, and control your reputation. Reputation is power you don't have constantly defend. Because when your reputation is ruined, everything is harder to get. It becomes harder. For me, reputation is everything. I'm telling you. Um, and remember what I said earlier to be be silent, act behind the scenes. Let others use other strengths, to delegate danger. Borrow their skills. Let others do the work for you. You know, and then you can claim the victory at the end. You know what I'm saying? Without anybody knowing. You know, and never be neutral in conflict. Neutralize. You be neutral on both sides. You're creating more enemies that you don't need. Okay, so just choose wisely, but choose. You know, you know, don't play both sides. It's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Telling you. And then be generous. You know, because being generous, it builds loyalty. You know, because if you're selfish, it builds resentment, and people don't like that. You win people slowly. Because if you do a sudden change, people feel resistant. You know, I said, whoa, where that come from? You know what I'm saying? Gradually feel natural. It gradually feels natural and permanent. You know, and you want to eliminate threats early. Small problems grow. Uh, up, uh, and having that power prevents the problems grow. You know, you don't have to react to it. You see it coming. All right. So you really want to hide your true intentions. You never tell people your plan, ever, ever, ever. You know, because if people know your goals, they can block it. If you're gonna go to war and you tell somebody, "Oh, I'm gonna attack to the right," they're gonna be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Because being surprised is leverage. That's the key. Being surprised. And understanding human nature. Because if you understand human nature, you know where that attack is coming from. Because people are driven by fear, desire, pride, and survival. Because if you master those, you can master power. And that's not about cruelty. It's about clarity. Because you don't have to to use it to dominate others. But you should understand it so that you never get dominated. People don't take advantage of you. But if you understand these things, you can protect yourself from others' bad intentions. All right, because power favors the prepared. All right, hope you got some good knowledge about with this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this, please hit the like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification so that you don't miss any future videos. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.